Besides Prince, are there any other artists that you worked with that you kind of like had dreamed of? Because I know you worked with a cast of all stars and superstars at this point. Is
I,
there any
I,
other?
I will say, I come from a gospel background. So as a kid, during my teenage years, I loved Commission, there, which is a famous gospel group. Now, a lot of people don't know them. They pretty much know the Whiners, but Commission was kind of the young version of the Whiners. And it was led by a keyboardist named Michael Brooks and a bass player, a singer named Fred Hammond. And I played for all those type of groups in Dallas during we all sang Commission songs. Every time they came to Dallas, everybody would be there. So pretty much, now I'm working with Fred Hammond as well. So Fred Hammond was always a big influence of mine. And Marcus Miller. Uh, I started in high school. I saw all the records that he had played on and all the stuff he was producing. He's the one that kind of made me want to be a producer. Marcus Miller and Michael Brooks from Commission and Fred Hammond. That's why I found out what producing was, And I always wanted to produce records because they did it. So Marcus Miller was another big influence in my life. Ended up playing with him for 6-7 years. Who else? I always loved Ray Charles, and I ended up playing on the Ray Charles record.
Wow.
It was after he died, but the record company they were pulling up some old masters, and they wanted to replay them with his voice on there. So I got to be on one of those records.
Wow.
Yeah.
What an awesome life. Sounds like a lot of fun.
I've been blessed. Really been blessed.
You have all these great iconic people that have been a part of your life, and you spoke on it, that some of them inspired you to start producing. And now that you in this stage of your life, you actually start creating your own material. Kind of talk about what led you to becoming being a side guy into a line guy.
Well, I always just wanted to be a side guy. I'd rather be like a producer, person in the background, because I'm not the guy. I'm a terrible artist. I'm not the guy that's gonna get up and speak to the crowd, and I'll speak, but that's not my personality. I'd just rather be the guy in the back. But I want to be the guy that makes some money too. So
nobody makes money like the headline guy, right?
Right. So pretty much being a side guy was very cool for me. I just show up and do my job. But a lot of times when I'm producing records or working with other people, you're always unhappy because they want to do that song, but you don't want to do it. But you have to do it because it's your job, So whenever I produce records, I would always produce records, but everybody else is happy but me, because it's your job as a producer to please the artist and record people and whoever's. Now you might not like it, but it's your job. So the reason why I put that record together was because I wanted to put together something that I would listen to, something I could be like, yeah, I'll listen to this. I like this, opposed to, yeah, I'm just doing what everybody else is doing and, just having to comply.
Right.
So you can make a check.
So after a while, you just want to express yourself, pretty much.
Absolutely. Yeah.